got my little Toyota, the little the WPL-C. Finally got it. So only thing is, I bought it on Amazon, brand new, for 49 bucks. There's a bunch of different prices. Probably could have got it cheaper, but the way things were going is like this guy seemed more reliable. And it was pretty good. It must have been the kit or something that he got and put it together, because I've seen them on the internet and I try to buy them, but they're hard to get. They go out fast or something. But yeah, he didn't put no grease in the differential, which you should probably check your differential before you drive them. My other ones over there, they came with grease already in them, but they came in the box. This one came in a packaged style or something like that, some kind of packaging that they put in there, but it wasn't the original box that I've seen other reviews on. I'm not trying to do a review real quick. I'm just going to show you that I'm going to put this on the trail and I'm going to soup it up real quick. But what I want to make sure is that everybody knows that check your rear ends, and when you buy parts, make sure you check your rear ends. Don't just put it on the trail without doing that. Get a good grease. There's lots of greases out there, so I'm not going to recommend any. You guys could do a little bit research and find out what kind of greaser you could use, but there's all kinds of grease out there, so don't worry, you'll find them. It works. But yeah, make sure you grease it. Check your input shafts too. They don't come all nice and snug. I mean, you don't want them to be all tight or nothing, but you want them to be like I don't know the measurement of it, but you want it to have some play. But when they come, and when you buy replacement input shafts, make sure you do what I did to these. This is a replacement input shaft, and I super glued it with Loctite 24-hour cure Loctite so that it can get the maximum strength on this this gear inside there, and I snugged it up, which I'm gonna have to do with this one too. So I'm gonna put this one that's already set, and I'm gonna grease it, and then my rear end's gonna be nice and tight. First, I'm going to put a break-in grease. I guess I'll show you my grease real fast. This is the grease that I use. This diff grease from Munchum series, I guess. Pretty standard. So yeah, just you want to pause it and get that grease right there to break in your rear ends, because it's not really good. It's not like it's not like this kind of differential grease. This stuff's smooth. Once your differential's broken in, take out the grease, salvage the good stuff. Sometimes good stuff gets in this part right here, and you can use that again. But the dirty, if it gets dirty looking, or if you don't want to use it at all, just throw it away. This grease isn't really super expensive, but it kind of is. But this is the grease that I use in all my other trucks, and you will feel the smoothness. You take apart one of these differentials and you spin them, they're pretty grindy, pretty bad, and this cures it, makes it nice and smooth after it's broken in. Though make sure you break it in first, then do this. This might take forever to break in your rear end. You might not be able to break it in. It might not break in. You probably have it for a long time before it even gets those. As like the manufacturer, you want it smoothens out all the gears when they're running against each other. So yeah, break in your differential and then put that grease on there, and yeah, these differentials, another thing, they're not very strong. You might have to take them apart like I did, pull them to the side on the shaft, and get like a pliers or something, or something to make it more abrasive on the shaft, and then super glue it with a 24-hour cure, slip it over. Do the same thing with these connections to your tires right here too, because they're going to eventually get loose once you start putting power. These stock motors probably won't do it, but once you start putting like geared motors on them, these things are going to definitely start slipping. And they might even start slipping with these stock motors. I've seen people on the internet, and I bought one that started slipping even with the stock setup. My little fast truck, the front differential was like that, started slipping. So I just took them all apart and 24-hour cured, Loctited every gear point, and that's how that truck is. So it never slips. It takes a lot of power and handles a lot of torque. But yeah, just quick tips for your little trail trucks. Once you start putting power in there, there's a lot of little things you're going to start thinking about. So, cool. Thanks for watching.